How's everyone? I hope everybody's fine. Well, first of all, I'm very excited because I booked my ticket to the Philippines, and actually I'm excited to meet my friends and to eat the foods that I really miss. It's not balot. Like sisig. Yee, sisig. Although I tried to cook that here, it's really different in Pampanga. And other palabok, that is like a pancit or like Chinese noodle style, something like that. Thinking about it, even though it's like a few months from now, really makes me excited. So yeah, I have plans to take videos in Angeles City, but I'm not going to tell you what kind of videos, but don't expect too much inside the bar because first of all, a woman cannot enter the bar. But I'm planning to, take some videos there. So, but don't expect that. It's going to take a lot of time before that happens. I have a lot of questions that I wanted to ask. You know, there are a lot of questions that are being asked that I wanted to address. So I'm gonna try to make this really short so I can actually try to accommodate everyone. First, there was a question here that says, do bar girls change their job? Like, always? Like, yeah. Do they change bars often? When I lived at my stepmom's place, I told you that she has this, like a compound where women rent. And then most of them, at first they don't talk to each other, especially if they're new. Only my stepmom would be able to introduce them to each other, something like that. Eventually they will talk about their bars. So in my opinion, once they talk about the management like that, the salary, they would consider about changing bars. They would tell their mama-san or papa-san that they have to go home to their province just to get their license, but they have to change bars, something like that. I know one renter before, she changed about 5 times. So that was a long time ago. The names are still like Champagne. What's that? The other one. The Kitten Club. Those days, I was still young, naive. So during that time, I know some women who change 4 times, 5 times. It's all because, sometimes they would, not work for a week and then they're shy to go back to work, so they would change job bar. But sometimes they just heard that this mama-san is more lenient, or this bar pays more, or this bar has more customers. So those are the factors that would affect them to change. Now, I hope I answered your question. And that's all, I guess. So they do change their bars. I don't know how often really is the person who really changed a lot, but the ones who live at my stepmom's house, they usually change like 2, 3, 4, 5 times, but some of them stay at one bar, like my stepmom's cousin or nephew. I don't know what you would call their relationship, but she only stayed at one bar, which is Dollhouse, until she got married to a foreigner, but then they divorced. And anyway, I wish her a good life. Can you see that? My weighing scale. Anyway, and my drawing board, whatever, trying to paint. I hope that answers your question.